I don't want to believe it, not even for a second. But the Ivern, oh, that's a nice one. Now Maxlor locking this one in. Historically, this has to be such a tough call from the side of Misfits. They need a winning mid lane matchup. They need something that's going to be comfortable for Febiven. They do opt to go for the Orianna, committing Karthus to the jungle on the opposite side. The Ivern versus Karthus matchup, two champions with very unique clears. And this one already set up for some late game scaling.
So what I like about Orianna here is that
also just chilling, looking for that opportunity. The difference is on the top side where Soaz gets trapped in that wall, and now just so incredibly powerful that it's going to start to turn that matchup. And instantly, as I talk about it, First Blood comes in. Great capitalization on the side of Misfits. You just got to catch the curse at Frostgurn, and it's going to come true.
And that's the thing. We talked about how Origin are just sitting under their towers, hoovering up all this gold, but that does mean that the EXP advantage is going to Hansama and Gorilla, and they use it to abuse it. And here comes Alfari.
Comes in, Karthus ulti 2, Maiden gonna cut him down, Cole's gonna grab a Dark Harvest after Sleepy Trouble Bubble, and Gorilla potentially overstaying his welcome. The knockup is going to come out, but Hansama just goes right in onto Patrick, just not able to have the damage, but Mithy is there to block it out. Maybe they can keep the play going, but no, the Buster shot just for the disengage. Topside, hello. Gonna go in, Drowsy, Sleepy Scion, dead. Sleepy Scion.
And such a hard winning topside, but Misfits, they're going to try to break that.
Mithy going to block whatever follow-up damage you can. Now leaping out, but they wait for the Unbreakable to come in, and now they're going to chase this one down. Patrick burned down where he stands. Nukeduck now trying to fire back, though. Stop this tower from going in for a bit more damage, but is going to miss there. Sleepy Trouble Bubble does go in. Mithy's still alive. Knockup comes in. They're body blocking for Hansama. This one is getting drawn out, but meanwhile on the top side, all this time being burnt is just time going into the back pocket of Alfari and Cold, who continue the push on the top side, who look to break down these tier 2s. Everything now going in the favor of Origin as this fight just keeps going. Gorilla wants to turn it into the knockup. It is knocked back. Mithy now taken. No! Manages to survive, manages to buy a bit more time, and Nukeduck just cannot be stopped. The Zoe is terrorizing the Misfits team. For Febiven, though, now getting pressured in the mid lane. The Karthus ulti coming out. Gorilla.
Oh, no!
No! That's a Runic Echoes completed. That is a Dark Harvest, and that is a dead cow. They just gotta keep hitting. Soaz has to come up here to kill those little buggers. Misfits gonna try to contest this one. Now it's stolen away by Cold, and the play is just going to continue. Misfits remaining on the back foot here. Maxlor now in trouble. The knockup is going to come in. Gorilla on the backside. Maxlor already taken down, and Yorick has TP'd into the fray. Daisy is going to go in. The Shockwave attached there. Cold not going to get taken down. Mithy now looking for the engage. Braum ulti is available as the Flash is going to find the two-man knockup, and immediately Gorilla is now in trouble. They're going to try to burn through that damage reduction. Gorilla flashing out to safety. Febiven, though, sniping Mithy in the exchange. Good. We're fine. For Misfits, I want to know, are they saying, oh, it's okay, we don't need to catch these waves, we can go for the fight? For he looks like they may have found the fight, because instantly, Nukeduck is dead. Misfits turning their attention down. Do they want to base rate? It is 26 minutes into the game. The Baron is in the sights of Misfits.
And Patrick's going with him.
They've got two members there. They've got the Maiden. They could just look to end this one. If they get the Baron, they will get the empowered recalls. OG are not contesting this one. It looks like they will trade the inhibitor for the Baron buff in the end. 0-0 for Febiven. Soaz, though, could find himself toe-to-toe with Alfari. The OG lineup is going to be here first. Soaz needs to get out of dodge. They're going to continue this play. The blast cone is there as well. Soaz trying to make it out to safety, but he's been stunned up and he's going to get taken out. Kill goes over to Patrick, but Hansama is immediately on the bottom side. Move up to contest this Baron if OG want to go for it.
Here we go.
For the flanks, could be the big team fight. Gorilla's going to be the key enabler here. Watch the ball. If it gets attached to Gorilla, expect the immediate engage. But meanwhile, Yorick is going to start off the Baron.
They don't know Soaz is there.
They're just trying to start this one, though. Oh, Misfits need to make a call here. OG are just going to get this one. They can two-man with Alfari and Cold. Gorilla now going in. Hansama going to try to follow up. Patrick is in trouble. Mithy doing what he can to disengage, doing what he can to block. The ultimate from Soaz has been blocked as well. Cold now on a killing spree. The fight shifting back and forth. One support killed on either side. Alfari with a beautiful stopwatch to stop the Shockwave from going through, but now he's still in the middle of the team. Shut down as the carries from Misfits prove stronger in the fight. And OG bite off a bit more than they could chew.
Not just stronger in the fight, but Origin's carries were completely locked out of that fight. Patrick was so afraid to step forward with the Tristana, but now they have to stop this Baron. Here we go.
Oh no, Nukeduck caught out. No option to get to safety there in the exchange. Misfits already went to the Baron. Cold could try to go for the steal here, but I don't know if it's going to set him up for success. Patrick maybe can look for the resets. Health bar is getting a little bit lower after that ult, after the Requiem. Patrick just poking, waiting for that rapid fire cannon to stack up. Going to deal a little bit more damage. Has the potential here to find a massive fight. Moves in. They're not able to steal the Baron, but Cold is dead. They need to get out of this pit. The Karthus is going to start to do so much damage. Hansama leaping forward. He needs to find this kill.
Pounding on Origin's top lane.
TP not available quite yet. Mithy trying to buy time. Patrick still in the back line, still safe. Bevan taking a big chunk. Patrick still untouched. Mithy now flashing out to safety. Alistar in the front lines, but may just be the sacrificial cow. Hansama doing a lot of damage, but hasn't found a way back into the team fight. Super minions in the base of Origin.
Oh,
back off. The TP now coming in for Soaz. They need to get their back secured. Zoe's now coming in. We'll try to clear out these waves, but Zoe potentially does not have the wave throw necessary to make this happen. Soaz is just going to grab one tower. They are able to take down Maxo, that is big. But Soaz is continuing to threaten the base. Ooh, Frostguard, incredibly tense game. Patrick and the rest of the OG lineup, are they going to go for the Elder here? Nuke a one-man army trying to clear out these waves. You've got Orianna doing a similar route. It's going to come down to who can actually get this one. Patrick leaping forward. If Hansama goes down here, this will be massive. This could be the turn. This could be the defining moment, but he is going to flash out to safety. Throws back a bit of damage. Elder Drake will fall in favor of OG. But now that they've taken the Elder, they have no opportunity to contest this Baron. That's Baron going over to Misfits. That is the magic penetration that he has, just dealing basically true damage to a lot of these champions. The inhibitor will respawn. That is the start of the good news for the side of OG.
Means that they can actually leave their base at this point.
Two back-to-back, synced up. Check on the Bloodthirster as well. So hard to hit the actual health bar of Hansama.
I mean, Orianna, Ivern, Kaisa, so many shields that can apply to her. Hansama is so free to step forward like this.
Half of Gorilla's health is gone. Nuke continues to land the poke. Hansama trying to find an avenue in. Daisy has been called out. Mithy has already now used the ultimate and the unbreakable. Once that one's down, that is the window of opportunity for Misfits trying to fight. For now, they are just going to settle for the inhibitor. Misfits playing this one slow. Able to take that down. May just look for a second. Again, Nuke stepping forward, but taking a lot of damage in exchange. Hansama remains untouched. Alvaro now trying to find his way into the backside of the fight. They're stepping forward. Patrick remains untouched. He's trying to get some damage down, trying to get something done, but Soaz gets the fear. Input buff from the Tristana keeps her alive. Now immediately Hansama's going to try to fire back, but he's so incredibly low. Eyes of the Tristana. Everything comes down to Patrick. This is his moment. If he can turn this fight for his team, Soaz is stepping forward. He's not going to let it happen. That's the disdain. That's the shutdown. Hansama finds the kill, but at the end of the day, it is Misfits who take the fight, and it'll be Misfits who take the game.
Nothing Patrick could do in that last team fight. Saw it there with the Orianna shield, the Ivern shield on top of it. Hansama just had massive health bars and was able to run forward. We talk about the Juggernaut composition. That was effectively it with Kaisa.
Brutal. They could not do it, but Patrick, he did so much damage, but he just did not have the penetration necessary to get through the tanky body of the Urgot, and man, I saw that early game. I saw that Fed Yorick. I just flashed back to that SK Yorick. I thought there's no way, man, this champion is unstoppable. But the reality is, Misfits, we're ready for it. Played for the late game.